καμία σε πάλι ρε Αυγούστη.
Have you ever dabbled? Desperate times.
Let's go that way. Coffee day today.
Hey there! You look like the militia is always taught to look hot.
Did you call me A there?
None yet.
Let me guess. I won't can you.
You heading out of the city? Be careful on the one attack, but something's. Thanks.
It looks like the stream is working fine today.
That technique, Arista. Congratulations.
Sir.
Damn it.
The Temple of Glaukos. How? Oh, friend, where are you? We should go there at once.
Oracle give you a prophecy.
Water. She saw water. As if we don't have enough of that.
I must end that. Good. Let's see what you've got. You don't have...
You don't have more embers. What about eternal embers?
Can't let you pass. Ah,
You may pass.
Do I have eternal embers?
Another Ichthyan smoke signal. They're coming for the elevator. Cover the warrior beside you. Beat the monsters back.
Da, 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 da. Let's kill them.
That's the last of them. For now. You're one of Ryzen's. That's good.
Good. What is that? Miniather attacks. Hey, Psyche. It looks like I fixed it. For good. How did I fix it? I installed the new drivers of my graphics card. And I moved the game to my M2 drive from the SSD drive. That's all I did, and now it is working perfectly fine. Is there any lag on... No. Hello, Akito. Can you ask about Tota? What is Tota? Yeah, Psyche, I really didn't got to sit down and install everything, format my PC again, and you know what? I will do that. I will happily do that. Look, this is what I'm thinking now. They said that they will release major coded updates roughly every 3 months, right? So I will wait for the first coded update of 2025. If they release it around October, November, wherever, I will see how good it is, and I will see at that time if I feel I like the update very much, and I'm very hyped at that point for the game. I think that maybe there is a very, very high chance that I will buy a new GPU for the last time in my life, because I really don't want to do any upgrades again. I don't really care, you know, but all these years I have been waiting for Titan Quest 2. And I will do an upgrade to my GPU, I will do an upgrade to my RAM, which sometimes I'm thinking to do the upgrade to the RAM now. It is only... oh, wait. This is hardcore. I'll have to remember.
Not enough energy.
So yeah. I can do the upgrade to my RAM now, but I will wait. It is not necessary. So at that point I will buy a better 2 times performance giving GPU to replace this one. Just for Titan Quest, nothing else. And if I do that, at that point I will uninstall everything and I will format my PC and I will install only Titan Quest games and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Although I don't play loads of Odyssey these days, but it doesn't matter, I will have it installed. When it comes to video games, this will be the games on my system. I am very happy with RX 6600, but I mean, you know, if with this GPU I cannot run this game at maximum settings or at very high settings without using frame generation and upscaling options. I think that this game is going to be so awesome that it is going to be totally worth it upgrading the PC or getting a GPU just for this game. So, if I decide to upgrade my PC one last time forever, because I don't really care about other games in the future, of course, if a Hellgate load-on game, a new game came out 5 years in the future, of course I would care about that. But not very much. Not really. All I care about truly is Titan Quest and yeah, Odyssey, but Odyssey runs perfectly fine even with this card, so... welcome Gadahar, thanks for the follow. If your physical damage is converted to elemental... No, in Titan Quest 1 the conversion is up to 100%. If you go higher than, for example, 180%, the 80% is useless, it doesn't do anything. You have a 4060 on a laptop and it is not good. Yeah, laptops are not the best machines for video games, especially for heavy games like this one. What's up, Ladohel? Unreal Engine 5 is so taxing on system requirements, hopefully the devs will do a good job of the optimization. Yeah, I will also wait for the first coded update for this reason. Maybe with that update they can optimize the game much more and maybe... But we will see. If not, if I got upgrades this year, maybe next year, with another update of this game, maybe I will decide to upgrade my GPU. But only my GPU, nothing else. My CPU is fucking amazing. I haven't tried multiplayer. And actually, if you take a look at the system requirements on Steam of Titan Quest 2, the recommended system requirements have my CPU. Can you imagine? R5 5600X is the recommended CPU, not the minimum, the recommended. So, all I truly need, if I want better performance, is to replace my GPU. But we will see when the time comes. How about you guys? Do you feel like Titan Quest 2 is so good for you that you would upgrade your PC just for this game alone? Repulsive! I moved the installation files of Titan Quest 2 from the SSD to the M2 drive, and I also installed the new drivers of my GPU, and now it is working fine. So, maybe the drivers of my GPU somehow got corrupted and they didn't really work very well. And installing the new drivers, now it works exactly as it was working 5 days ago, 4 days. The father of Titan Quest, your dedication and love. Yeah. Waiting for a good Nvidia card to go on sale. Well, yesterday I was looking at, or last night, more specifically, I was looking at Nvidia 5060 Ti, and it looks like that GPU would provide double performance compared to mine, and I think that would be totally enough for Titan Quest 2 to run much better without even using upscaling options. Because double performance, double FPS, if I could get double FPS from a new GPU, I would be totally fine. Compare Titan Quest to others like Poe, Diablo 4. I have made videos for Titan Quest 2. I don't know if you mean you haven't seen any videos of mine review videos. What kind of videos? I'm expecting that this game will become much better than it is right now in early access, because it will have much more coded, it will have more gameplay systems, it will have better optimization in the end, and it will run better in, you know, overall for everyone, hopefully, we don't know. Now, when it comes to comparisons, in the end of the day, it comes down to what each individual player wants from an action RPG. Some people enjoy running through a game like The Wind, destroying everything with one click. Others want to take the game slowly and Some people like endgame, some people don't like endgame, because endgame focused games usually don't have very good campaigns. And it is all about finishing the campaign as soon as possible or skipping the campaign totally to play the endgame. Others enjoy the story much more than the endgame, so you know what I expect about this game is to become awesome. It is already very, very good. And I think that comparisons to other games do not really matter because each game has different things to give. But sometimes you can play, for example, this game if you got a slower pace game. If you got something faster, sometimes you feel like you got to play faster, you go with Path of Exile, Diablo 4. If you feel like you got some hybrid with a couple of very few elements of Dark Souls games in action RPGs, you play Path of Exile 2. Or you play Achilles Legends Untold. If you got classic action RPGs, you play Diablo 1, Diablo 2, the old games, not the resurrected Diablo 2. There is something for everyone. This is the good thing. Nvidia have VEC for streaming with no FPS cost. Aha! Yeah, I don't have any FPS cost with this GPU. The FPS issues that we've had 2 days ago, yesterday, the day before, it was because the drivers of my GPU got corrupted somehow and I installed the new drivers and now it is working fine. I don't lose any FPS. The FPS, the in-game FPS for this game that I see while I'm playing off stream is exactly the same as what I see when I'm playing the game right now on stream. How I compare this to Path of Exile 2? Oh, I don't compare this to Path of Exile 2. Both games are very, very different, extremely different. Path of Exile 2, in my opinion, is a masterpiece and it can become a super fucking masterpiece. Hello, Roy. But if we got to do some technical, let's say, comparisons, we could say that Path of Exile 2 has 20 times the content of this one. Path of Exile 2 is also in early access. But Path of Exile 2 has a history. The studio of Path of Exile 2 is much larger, both in size and also in experience with this type of games. They have at least 10 years of experience. So it is not really fair to compare studio power because studio power will give you more results. Not necessarily higher quality results. But at least when it comes to quantity, you get much more. It is much easier to get much more by a studio that is much more experienced and bigger than another studio which makes that type of game for the first time, as far as I'm aware at least. Yeah. If you got classic, there are many action RPGs, classic ones. Da, 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 da. Step away, step away. Let's go get a turtle, bring it here and destroy it. Ah, don't hit it. Follow me, turtle. If you are not a ninja muted ninja turtle, then you are done for. Okay. Let's go that way. Do you know, guys, that also the studio that created Ghouls and Lords of Mayhem is creating a new action RPG now? But it is not the classic action RPG. It is... eh? It is action RPG extraction game. Hello, Red Elf, what's up? One. Storm, we have energy, fire damage, energy. Nah. Equip that one. This is hardcore. I have to keep reminding myself. No, wait. Ah, we don't need cooldown reduction. But I also don't really need agility. $76.
Damn no. Oh. Well, the piece of statue of Laukos. If we find the other pieces and repair it, the locals would probably appreciate it.
Boom. Now I cannot wait for winter to come. I want to see the first coded updates of this game. You're getting bad drops, your paper has also gone bad today. You get a white shield only after 2 deaths, you are playing Warfare at Earth. What is a white shield? We are getting there. Ouch. You have to be careful against these poison spiders. You don't got that poison effect, and in general these poison attacks of your enemies to hit you. Light shield it dropped from the griffin. I see that dropped from the griffin. Zoom in. Da, 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 da. Oh. Spiked club. Da, da, da. Roy, my shield is a basic shield that has an affix, or two affixes, and now it is yellow. It is a magical shield. Da, da, da.
Need more energy.
That attack was very, very dangerous. That attack could totally destroy me.
Moni root. Odysseus used it to counter the nymph Circe's transformation magic.
A little bit FPS drops here in this place. This place is very heavy in the game, I don't know why. Hello Vasily, what's up? Titan Quest 2 had Jeopardy to keep you paying attention. Titan Quest 2 better than Poe 2. Titan Quest 2 is better than anything else except Titan Quest 1.
Some backup, thank you. The fishmen are using small.
Still, having said that, in the end of this month, the next coded update of Path of Exile 2 will come out, and some people think that that update will bring the next three acts of the campaign.
Yeah, up this way.
That would be very interesting to see.
I can't do that.
Don't kill me, Re.
That's not possible. Praise Athena's aegis. But, dear gods, a counterattack's coming. I can't do that.
You think this is heavy for the game? Imagine what is heavy.
You killed them all. How did you do that? Could you report since we've got that obvious in the flood? I'm glad to be useful.
The farmland areas, yeah, they are. Why, I don't know, but they are. It could be one of the heaviest places of the game currently.
That's not possible.
You studied the brigade character at TQ1, found SBS, see. Doomfake Striker's bow. No, Red Elf, he means performance heavy. The area itself is heavy for the graphics or the performance of the game anyway.
I can't do that.
Hello, Krauby. Were you lucky with epic drops? I have dropped a couple of epic items from other enemies, not, you know, the typical ones from the bosses that they always drop. And I have dropped a couple ones from the Gambler. So I have found about 10 different epics, maybe. Epic items drop, but they are rare. So if you want to get the epics, you have to farm them, to play the game, replay the game, replay the game, and at some point you will get them.
Alright, you. Looking to earn some easy coin.
$13. I got a better weapon based on might, melee weapon. No better melee weapon. Oh, why am I naked? Wait, what did I changed this one? Yeah. Ah, this one requires agility. Do I have anything else to put there? Not really. Anyways, let's go. I will not die.
Who do you think now? I just leave. Strangely, man. What? Every... You're dead.
What? Your leader is dead. What? Oh, ho, ho. Oh, the best kill ever. And I didn't even have my aura active. Spolders. Ta-ta. I'll have to speak to those ones that go down there.
Thank you.
Use?
Oh, I still.
Is use what?
Thank you.
Nice job.
Yeah, this way. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You have 3 level 40 characters. Wow. I have 0 level 40. But I make many different builds.
Do you think you can steal my magic? Wait, more when the now, but and that's a shame. You, my pets, you are free. Thank your friend here.
Okay, I'm here. I need to go there. The music reminds you of Megara, Titan Quest. Now the game is stuttering, not the stream. Giant Eagle. Boom. Red Elf, no. At least in this first version of the game, there is no Megara in Titan Quest 2. No, I will come back here later. Lado Hell, 5 gifted subs on YouTube. Thank you, Lado Hell,
I can't do that.
for supporting this channel. Who received the subs? Jedens, Stefan, Mirkadikri, Zidik. What's up, Lado Hell? Hey Jedens, what's up? Blessing Sunday. Are you enjoying the weekend, guys? All I have been doing this weekend, other than real life, is doing stuff with Titan Quest. So, what if the keyboard that we use didn't have an alt button? And we couldn't click alt because there would be no alt button on the keyboard. Boring but not too hard, wicked, so all good. Yeah, thankfully we don't have heat waves these days. Talk to these guys here. Do you like this sound, guys, of the donations? I recorded that one myself. I played it on the keyboard. Okay, we should go that way. Oh, somebody's coming to get it. He got it to get it. Absolutely psychic fantastic, eh? You like that? It sounds very Greek to you. Saber, dagger. Da, 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 da.
One more time. But then
You again.
Not you again.
Stop now.
Not you again here.
No. Glaukos' temple, defiled by Ichthians.
No good has ever come from gods interfering in mortals' lives.
Ah. You had the sound volume not too high. It's okay, don't worry. Ichthian or stop stuttering game.
Help! Get me out of this cage.
Hello, Yosif. How are you doing?
What about the
Twitch users cannot rewind nor replay. You are pissed off, why? You must gain another. Are you trying to gamble epic items in Titan Quest 2?
need more energy?
Da, 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 da. Which side quest?
I can't do that. That's not possible.
At least I could pick up the ring. Ah, we have the divine challenge here.
It can't be.
This challenge could kill me. Storm, energy, regen, energy. Spell damage, I don't have a spell, this is a melee attack now.
Titan Ichor. Here. Careful. Aristonos
Titanic.
spirit will never
Okay,
forget
this
if
one.
something happens to you.
And yeah, now we are good to go. Hello, Nedver Sperek. How's the game? The game is awesome. Buy the game. Buy the game or don't. Yeah, but it is very, very good. Do what Shrine asked to do or something like that. Do what Shrine asked to do. Side quest. Where is this side quest, Yosif? Hello, Manolis Kefalakis. Receiving a blessing from that shrine.
Somehow, the Titan Ichor is holding the priestess captive. I fear she won't last much longer.
Receiving a
I doubt
blessing.
any mortal is capable of holding that much.
A blessing from that shrine. A blessing. I'm trying to recall. A blessing from that shrine. Yep. I don't think that they can kill me, but you never know. They cannot kill me. Done it! One passive, one active point, and divinity points.
How? Thank you, everyone.
That's the Ichor.
I really wonder what the level cap of this game is going to be, or if the developers have an idea of what level cap they're going to put in the game, what would that level cap be? The Trickster's Shrine.
Why did you touch you, even you? No remark.
The Trickster, wait, because this should be, that is, the name of the quest is the Trickster's Shrine. Yeah, let me show you. You will come, where is it? You will come down here on the map. This is the shrine area, right? You will come here. You will pick up a quest item from here. You will come back here. You will put it on the cauldron or whatever it has there. And then you will follow the directions of the quest. Hello, Martin. Yeah, I fixed it, Martin. I fixed the issues. So, Earth maxed out. The Divinity Points on Storm. Okay, this is a spell though. Let's go and see what will happen. What was wrong? It looks like the drivers of my GPU got corrupted somehow and they didn't work very well. And the first thing I did was to move the installation folder of the game from my SSD drive to the M2 drive. The M2 drive is much faster than SSD. And then I installed new drivers for the GPU. And now it is working fine. So it was the drivers actually, corrupted drivers. He's burning. Burn! Burn, mother trucker! Burn!
I can't do that.
Wait, this is one header. Yeah, those don't 367. What is happening on YouTube? Is there any lag on YouTube?
Great Glaukos, God of Sea.
So,
You it.
Glakos, the god of sea, the god of water, the god of your daughter.
Never put much faith in Glaukos yourself.
I'll never be so foolish as to work.
The Pyrgos village. YouTube is fine. A few seconds freeze for you, then stream is okay. So we are good to go. I guess that if I decide to upgrade my GPU, there will be absolutely no lag then.
It's my duty to serve.
Gave most of my.
Da-da-da-da-da. Six percent decreased attributes, fire electric poison resistance barrier, cooldown rate. I don't need cooldowns. This one doesn't have cooldowns. This one doesn't have cooldowns. Vitality, weapon damage, critical hit chance. This is good because it also has minus 10% resistance for 3 seconds on hit. So, this means that when you hit the enemy, you apply this one, and then after, if you hit them again, they will receive more damage from your attacks. And since this skill is now a melee skill that is based on weapon damage, this one should also apply this effect, the resistance for 3 seconds. Not necessarily, we will have to do testing on this specific topic to see if that would truly affect enemies via the skill. Armor, strike, armor, vigor. Okay, vigor is more important. Let's go to... take a look at the shield. This is the shield of Ichthians.
How'd you go dealing?
Ederpan's Vineyard.
Let's see what.
I don't have more embers. Let's go down there. You might have looked away at the point thinking of getting up and having breakfast. Who would win, Poseidon vs Glaucus? Poseidon, of course. You reach that point, killed all enemies and no item. There is an item which doesn't drop from enemies. It is a quest item that is somewhere there. You will have to look a little bit.
You again, really? I'm glad to have you in the militia.
Okay, let's go that way. The double axe of devastation. Da, 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 da. Yeah, so it looks like Ignite skill can destroy enemies. And it is just level what? 1. It is very low level. Vigor, might, everything will go there now. Ignited enemies have less fire resist. When ignited, it jumps to another enemy within 3 meters. This is awesome, but it is not a very good idea to use this one, because this one will put more duration to the ignited enemies, and you got this one to travel to other enemies as soon as possible. So, although this one says 40% less damage. Flame Volley. Flame Volley has 50% chance to apply ignite on hit. Flame Volley trigger. So if I use this one every time I cast this skill on an enemy, Flame Volley... Wait, let's give it a try. I'm curious. Fire damage, energy... When you kill a burning enemy, you have 25% chance to cause an explosion, dealing... That is very good. Is this an overload? No. Health, value, armor, fire resist. Go with this one. Γεια σου Νικόλαε. How are you doing? I'm okay. Yosef, you come... This is where you... this is the place of the shrine anyways. You come down here. In here, in this exact point, you will find an item. It is something like a long staff. That stuff doesn't drop by enemies. It is there. You go there and you find it and you click on it and you pick it up. And then you take that item and you come back here and you put it on the shrine. Ah, Flame Volley probably applies more stacks. Wait. Oh. I think it applies more stacks. This skill, Popo, this is so fucking awesome. I knew it, that I had to make a build based on this one. Ignite. This is why I called this character Ignite Elementalist. Hardcore. Super awesome skill. Da, da, da. Very nice Quires. Cho. Dead.
There's the best.
Try in bigger group on trash mobs, detonate one of them, clear the spot. Yeah, this is very good. This skill is very good to do such a thing. Burn. Nice, very nice. But let's see how this skill will work after I have maxed it out and selected more modifiers. Actually, I can remove some points from the fissure and put the points on ignite. I don't need to wait for leveling ups to get more points and invest on ignite. Ignite. Crab dead. Ta-ta. Oh, Viggerfield! What is happening? Ta-ta. Coffee! Da, 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 da. That way. I don't have an aura, a passive skill to give me more movement speed. Light suit.
I need to wait.
Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Dead meat. There is a cow. What is this cow doing? I think that the cow's legs are in the ground. This is a very strange cow. What's your honest opinion about a December game? I played at December when it first came out. I liked it, and actually I liked very much the skill system. So yeah, I tried the game when it was a new one. I liked the game. I liked it very much, to be honest, but I didn't really play the game more, so I don't know what's happening with that game. Do you know what is happening with Undecember? A little more new content, new arena, small chapter, new skills. Are there still people playing that game? The crabs wanted to catch me, but I was not a Pokemon, they couldn't catch me. Burn, 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 burn. As far as you know, December have regular constant updates and sometimes some new content additions. It have the same pricing style as Poi games. Free to play, yeah. I remember that it's free to play. He needs more energy. Always more energy. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Erosive Ichthian bow. Let's go. Opa! Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. You fed the rooster or a chicken in the village and it's your shadow everywhere you walk in the village. Yeah, I know. You have a chicken pet now.
The Enclave. Bridge is clear. To the others. Avenge the fallen. Do not let these skillheads pick them apart.
That asshole up there is trying to kill this asshole here.
That's not possible.
It's impossible.
Well fought. Pentaconta Linus will want to speak with you. He's in the training area, at the center of the Enclave.
Hit on. Turn back some day to this game, we can play together some maps. Nah, I don't think so. With Titan Quest 2 out, my free time to play other games is totally not gone, but almost totally gone.
Where's Helica?
Bury the dead. Can you believe it?
I will make some coded for Titan Quest 1 as well, but it is only to Titan Quest 2 from here. I'm very curious though to see the next acts of Path of Exile 2. If they break the new acts of the campaign to the early access of Path of Exile 2 with this update, I'll see how much free time I have to play a little bit that one. The cows! Dr. House, the cows! Ta, 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 ta. Short bow, light shield on the ground. Loot this sophist traps of nature. Let's go. Let's move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to groove it.
I know Stolos is hiding away back there.
Step back. What's the... Oh, I can't.
Thanks for agreeing. My cat seems to keep an eye out. Good luck finding Stolos' missing cows.
What's the trouble, recruit?
She watch her cows.
Our tax state the southeast. Those I need. It's madness.
I'll sell you what I can.
Poison resist critical hit chance. Fire po. Yeah, poison resist is more important. Let's keep some poison resist on. Green shield, tower shield of regeneration, free barrier, cold resist lightning strike, army classic hit chance. I will keep this one.
Listen and
But first, speed points. The cow level. Yeah, maybe they should break the cow level in this game as a secret. Ignited enemies take 19 fire damage every half second. Flame volley has a 15% chance to apply ignite on hit. Yeah, we also got this explosion here. Spell damage energy, this is a spell. So, no lootables.
Is a selfish bastard.
There are too many of them. They're going to break through.
When I was here with Glaukos, these people were thriving. It's sad to see farmers turn into refugees in their own land.
Where in Hades' hoary beard are these things coming from? We'll have a story to tell after this fight's over. We would have been in trouble for sure if you hadn't come along. Talk to Pentaconsolinus. We could use more stage frights.
Pentacondarlenes. This way. I know where the cows are. Should I take the cows back first? The cows are down here, so if I go this way, I can clear out this place and go there, go back here this way, then come down here, from, okay, I will do it this way.
Not enough energy.
Easy peasy. Yeah, let's go for the cows. Ah, a crab. Anybody else here? Those who got to die, come forth. By the way, guys, do you know those very old games from the 90s called Heretic and Hexen? You think you don't like dodge mechanic? These days, Jaden's, they released remastered versions of both games, Heretic and Hexen. And I found out today, about 3 hours ago. And the great thing is that not only are the remasters very good and they have new content as well, new missions and many new features and things like this, but also to those on Steam who had bought the games before the release of the remasters are for free. So if for example you had Hexen or Heretic in your library before today, yesterday for example, now if you go to your Steam library you will find Heretic plus Hexen. This is how it is called. They did a version for Nintendo Switch. Ah, I didn't know that. Pleased to see what it did with those. Yeah. You know, there are some old games, very old classic games that totally deserve to come back.
He's by the statue of his late wife.
Oh, you...
Only 3.
Please, what? Wait! Life's too hard. Follow me.
Missing cows.
Well, sir, we managed to recover a shipment of weapons.
Lalage.
Is there? I'm not wise. Some come.
I hope old man Thorn has the answers you need.
Please tell me, for now, I need you to find us.
I'll sell you
Continue.
what I can.
Sell. How can I help? I need you to find whatever.
Quit your whimpering. Are you a coward or are you a Greek? Well, answer me.
You have played Heretic?
Aye.
Maybe.
I'm a
If you have Heretic in your Steam library, maybe you've also gotten for free both Heretic and Hexen. After all, that one I think is coming as a one title. It is Heretic plus Hexen. It is not two different titles on Steam. You buy both on one package. If you go to buy them.
then fight.
So
This is my house. Athena must you see what you own. So wait.
the missing cows. Let's go that way. This guy is already back to that place.
30 years angry that old man Thorn and the villagers refused to help his wife.
Thanks for the follow, John Candos. Welcome
Once we've sobered him up with
to the line of epic heretics.
see if it's ready.
Boom. The Crusader No Remorse and No Regret get a similar update. I don't remember these games. Back then it was the pirate flag days, but now you can redeem yourself by buying this version. Aha! This is the second time you've been in this stream and found out that you have free games from you. The other time was for the Stalker releases. Ah, yeah, Stalker. Stalker is so fucking awesome. You are very lucky, Repulsive. Yeah, I also found out today, about 3 hours ago. Randomly. I wasn't even looking for that, I just found it. Why they didn't include DPS in the inventory menu? I don't know, but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe there is a reason why, and maybe the reason is this. In other games, for example in Titan Quest 1, many times people have been asking about DPS. They see, for example, some people see DPS on the character sheet of Titan Quest or Grim Dawn or other games. And in some cases, if they see a very low DPS number, maybe they will think that the build is not good because they have that low DPS number. But in many cases, having a low DPS number means nothing. Why? Because in those cases, you make builds that are specialized on casting spells. And DPS has nothing to do with casting spells, as a spell mage, for example. And this is why, for example, back in the day, some years ago, I made a video where I was talking about DPS numbers being totally useless if you are a spell mage or spellcaster, because the damage of the spells is not taken into account to the DPS number, because DPS is damage over time from, you know, weapon attacks, whatever. But spells are totally different. Maybe the developers had this idea because many times this DPS number can cause some confusion to some players. Maybe they thought, let's remove it to avoid having many players confused. I don't know if this is the reason, I'm just theory crafting. You bought Titan Quest 2 yesterday, it is a blast. It is, yeah. The game is awesome. It doesn't have that much coded, but you can replay the coded, you can try different skills and classes. It is amazing. Not enough energy. Refer to as shit DPS. The numbers you see on your character info, but doesn't take into account some gear skill effects. Yeah, Titan Quest we don't have a DPS. You have DPS in, here. It says 100 DPS. Why? Because I'm using my weapon to apply DPS or whatever. Because also the attacks of the weapon are based on the attack speed. So.
King crabs. Where are they coming from? Another piece of Glaukos' statue.
I should destroy the crabs. Okay, first I will go... No, I don't need to go there. Let's go destroy the crab's nest.
When I knew him, he preferred having friends to followers. He thought statues of him were silly. Full of crab eggs. And I thought I'd seen everything.
That was very brutal. I need more energy.
That shell looks interesting. Perhaps the militia can make use of it.
I think I'm making a super tanky build. This is also hardcore. And this build is becoming very successful. So. Da, 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 da. This is the stats of cloud. I can go this way and then down there. That's what I'll do. You are struggling with elemental build that has almost no damage with the staff. Any suggestions? Yeah, are you referring to Titan Quest 2, Daniel? Hello, John S. How are you doing?
I need to wait.
I'm okay, John. Hello, Jonat. I solved the lag. Yes, I did. It was corrupted drivers of my GPU. They almost killed me. I wasn't being very careful there.
You know, Glaucus started life as a mortal. He always seemed to miss it. He was the one who found me after I got stuck in this charm. We were friends for years, before he...
Why did I have one attribute point?
into Aristano.
Titan Quest 2. You have the impression that in Titan Quest 2 you should rely much more on abilities than your primary attack, like in Titan Quest 1. You want to deal damage, you play elementals with a staff. Do you want to deal more damage with a staff attack? If yes, you should invest points on your primary attack with the staff. Use, you know, the right modifiers anyways, and try to pick up items that will give you more damage in the form of +X weapon damage. Then, depending on what type of damage you want to deal, as an elementalist, fire, cold, or both, or whatever, you go and you spend the points on passive skills, and you use some auras like Storm Nimbus or Earth Enchantment to give you modifiers that will increase your damage even more. And something like that. Storm Nimbus, okay. I don't got I got fire damage on. I don't got cover damage. I wouldn't say no to lightning and cold resistances though. Barrier, yeah. This one is very good for survivability. Okay, Storm Nimbus, I can get the resistances. But I got to spend points here. So I will use Storm Nimbus later. %15 chance to ignite, to apply ignite. No. 2. Fire damage. And this one. When the full game gonna release? The developers have said that they want to try to release the game by the end of 2026. And if they manage to do that, it will be very good. 1 year and something, 1 year and 3 months. Something like that. I hope they manage to release the game by the end of 2026, but of course, given that the game will be at a very good state. I have to go this way. Triad ice stuff. Ouch. Health potion of purification.
This fighting is such a waste. We should leave the coast.
Tell about the many-threaded morai.
Did you find old man Thorn?
It's so lucky that
Did Thorn tell you? I was hoping, but
good luck with Stolos.
Good luck with Stolos.
The hero. Yes.
The hero is back and he's still alive.
My hands are full with
He's running hardcore adventures.
Rabble. I know you're no fighters.
Hello, Macris. Do you listen to Dazio's synth? No, I don't.
Wait a moment.
Ask because I saw your music videos where you paste. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't know Dazio's synth.
oh, here we.
It's on my.
I don't know them. No. They will bring back all suffix from TQ1.
Please. Just something. You there are found.
It depends. If affixes from TQ1 could work mechanically from a mechanical point of view with Titan Quest 2, because Titan Quest 2 is quite a different game, even the mechanics and these things, so if they could bring them back, yes, why not? Now we have to go to the Shattered God. I have to go fight that one. That piece of Glaucus statue. The fact that TQ1 loot filter is better than TQ2 is a sign they have a lot of work to do on all fronts. Is there even a loot filter in Titan Quest 2? I didn't see anything. Yeah, it is still too early, Psyche. This is just the first version of the early access. You will be impressed if they finish by the end of next year. Well, I agree with you, but let's hope that whenever the game comes out, it comes out at a very, very good state. The last thing this game needs is to come out and to be totally buggy with missing content, and you know, that would be extremely bad. You don't think Diablo 4 has one either? I don't remember about Diablo 4 loot filter. Come on, stop stuttering. Would you mind if the DAO scale the scope of the game so they can finish it early by cutting some things? The polishing phase will be much better. Downscaling, in what way? Do you mean that maybe release the game with fewer chapters, fewer masteries, fewer items? This type of downscaling? Ah. Da, da, da. Boom. The Ring of Sanctuary. A white bomb. They said 8 masters, now it is 6. It is not 6, they said at least 6. They didn't say it would be 6, they said at least 6. Look, about the 6 masteries. I wouldn't mind having only 6 masteries when the full game comes out, if the crafting system that they put in the game would allow us to create items that could actually even change the behavior of some of the skills of the 6 masteries in ways that no other modifier from the skill trees themselves could do. In that case, I wouldn't mind having only 6 masteries in the release of the game. Or at least if we had a second layer of customization for builds, like for example I'm not saying copy Grim Dawn, but the devotion system of Grim Dawn is a second layer of customization. So if we had something like that, not as extensive as Grim Dawn's devotion system, something smaller, but a second layer to customize builds even further than what the masteries would allow to do, then I wouldn't really mind. Because after all, they can always release in the future, let's say they release the full game after 1-2 years, whatever. And let's say they have 6 masteries. If they want, they can release some free-coded patches, and they can bring one new skill to each one of the masteries with one patch. 6 masteries, 6 new skills on a patch. Free patch, 6 skills. They could do things like this to make the current masteries that the game will have, you know, to enrich the masteries with new skills. They could also do something like that. It is not necessarily bad that they will release the game with only 6 masteries if, because that is an if, they didn't say they will do it. They said at least 6. So yeah, we will see. Yeah, Psyche, but they... In this case, with Titan Quest, the developers do not really promise a lot. Gate of Fates from Wilson. Yeah, that system is amazing. It is not as extensive as other systems of like Grim Dawn's Devotion or Path of Exile or whatever, or I don't know what. It is very, very good. Hello, NFAC Paul. You want to start hardcore classes, you want to decide the masteries. I would say play with masteries that you like. Because if you don't play masteries that you like, you will die. Hello, Lucas. Thanks for help for how to figure LMB or RMB for bow. Did you figure it out? What's up, Sakata? So here we have a boss fight coming. Oh.
Yes, right here. Talk to me. Hello. He as he and a note for he.
What if this boss kills me? Come forth, horse of the sea.
It was a trap.
My belly. Hey Flores, you wouldn't do this boss so early, we will see. Maybe this will be my first hardcore death ever in this game. Ah. Ah. Ah! Oh! That was scary.
I can't do that. That's not possible.
I don't need those items. But I should actually go and sell some stuff. You think you'll go with River? River is very good, very powerful. The dodge but aggressive visibility frames in this game. I think yes. I generate flasks very fast. That's because I'm using spells and spells hit the enemy, they fill up the charges or the thresholds of this one. I have good energy regen for energy. That other item should be somewhere up here. There. Yep, I was correct.
I can't do that.
Broken statue head, broken statue head. Okay, I've picked up all pieces of the statue. Now, we have to go down there, there is the portal. I can go by foot to go this way, explore this map down here, and then go down this way. This is what I will do. I can use the portal to travel there, but it is not necessary to go there instantly to turn in the quest. So
That's not possible.
da 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 da. So
Need more energy.
I would like to have some more movement speed. That fire spell looks like a giant dinosaur footprint. Giant chicken fruit footprint. There is one more fissure that I... Wait, how many do I have? 2, yeah, there is one more fissure that I can put on this skill. And it will totally look like the footprint of a chicken. Or a pigeon. The Mullet of Death.
I can't do that.
Don't tell me that it is cold why cold damage? Okay, I'm playing Elementalist, but I'm dealing fire damage. I don't got cold damage. Oh, potions. But still, this is better than mine, so... 83... Much better. Two boss mono. There are... As far as I remember, there are 7 bosses in the game currently. 3 or 4 of the bosses are side quest minor bosses. And about 3 or 4 main bosses. It is not only 2 bosses, but there are some smaller bosses and the Serpent's Cave. Nobody's here to kill. Heavy helm. Two-handed mace.
That's not possible.
Oh, Angelos Jojo, how are you doing, Angelo? Hello, Benjamin. What do you think about the representation of the Greek language and voice actors in this game? There is almost 0% representation of the language. Of course, when you say representation of Greek language, I guess you are talking about Greek accents. There is only one NPC as far as I remember right now in this game. It is that in the beginning, that lady who speaks to you the first time you start the game. In the prologue, that one sounds like Greek to me. But other than that, in the rest of the game, I don't think that there is any other NPC, you know, having a Greek accent or something. So there is nothing like that. Spiked Club. The made up right exotomb science. Okay, those ones are good. They make sense. It is not random, you know, letters put together. Έχει δύο περιοχές. Γιώργος, it is... It is the prologue at chapter 1. That's what it is in the early access. That's all the early access has. The prologue, one place, and chapter 1, another place.
I can't do that. It's not possible.
Bracers of haste, what do I have? Oh, okay. Yeah. So. Shift and drop to drop. Shift. Equip this one. Fire resist. So now we use the portal and we go down there to the statue of Glacos to put it together there. Reassemble the statue. The writings don't make sense to you, you agree? Some words are legit, some total nonsense, some half correct, but combination logic phrases totally makes no sense. I think I saw somewhere something that makes sense, maybe in the graveyard. But I didn't, you know, I didn't read everything. I didn't pay attention to everything. But, to tell you the truth, okay. Maybe they think that nobody will understand what it says there, nobody will take a look. Nobody speaks Greek or ancient Greek, whatever, so they wouldn't really care. What about the use of letter C? Letter C. Letter C is one of the letters that they were using in Greek back in the days of the Byzantine Empire, where they had that the C in the Greek language. Is the game updates going to include more chapters? No, Angele, they have released a roadmap. They say that major content updates will come every 3 months, approximately. And in between, they will have other updates like hot fixes, smaller patches to fix bugs, things like this. So we don't have to wait for the final release to see more content. So more coded will come with the first major patch, which will come in 2025, maybe after 3 months. And if this is the case, maybe around November, October, November, December, something like that. And of course, the coded updates will have new chapters or new masteries or new whatever. No accurate error. Yeah, okay, this game doesn't really represent an accurate era of, you know, ancient Greece, classic era, for example, or something like that.
What's the trouble, recruit? Winded already?
I'll sell you what I can.
I'm fine. Just not as young as I used to be.
Good. Because if the Ichthians get through those gates, they aren't going to wait for you to catch your breath.
Poison, fire, lightning resist, health. No. Go there. Flame burst, resistance reduction, yeah. Points. When you kill a burning enemy, you have a 25%. So now it is 35% chance to cause explosion. I should also go with this one, spell damage, cast speed. This is going to be very useful for this build, because this one is spell I want to increase the damage output of this spell as much as possible, so this skill here of Storm Mastery will be absolutely crucial. And I will use it. Tiny if it does, yeah. Quick sell key is what? You hold down shift button, left shift, and you click right mouse button. Hello Dimitar. Hello Morrison. Are you a fan of Jim Morrison? Playing TQ1 for the first time, followed some of the guides. Nice to have you on the livestream, Morrison. You are playing Titan Quest 1 for the first time, that's awesome. But do you also plan to play Titan Quest 2? Da-da-da-da-da. Let's go this way first before we go to the Pan's vineyard. Okay. This is the way for this area. This is okay. This needs fixing because I'm clicking on the portal and what song is that, Flores? Jim Morrison song.
Thank you. We'll be moving on to the Enclave now, but we'll never forget what you've been through.
I said, no one else goes in. Finally, the are you?
End of the conversation. Let's see. Oh, the skeleton is burning very nicely. But actually, I'm overleveled for this area. You're enjoying the first a lot, so you'll probably play the second. You might play Grim Dawn between them. Grim Dawn is a fucking masterpiece. If you are an action RPG fan, you should definitely play Grim Dawn. But, of course, you should have as a top priority Titan Quest. Titan Quest is the best ever. And of course, if you play Titan Quest and you like it and you watch videos and content of this channel and you like the content, you should also subscribe. It is free to do so. Because more content of Titan Quest is coming. It detached me from the doors. Ah, okay. Your graphics card is struggling and this is a serious reason for an upgrade. Everything will low for a playable 50 FPS is very sad. Yeah, Agile, this is true. In the beginning of the stream today, I was talking specifically about Titan Quest 2 about my future plans. Because I can enjoy this game with my GPU, for example, but I cannot enjoy it fully, you know, with super high settings without using upscaling options. And I was thinking that maybe if they release the first major coded update of Titan Quest 2 in about 3 months, I will see what that coded update provides. And if I will get even more hyped up by that coded update, then maybe in 3 months or whenever that comes out, I will buy a new GPU And I will upgrade my PC for the last time ever, only for Titan Quest 2. Because I truly don't care about other games. There are very few games that I would like to play in the future, but all I care about for the next 5 years at least is Titan Quest 2. And always Titan Quest 1, but Titan Quest 2 as a new game, you know. And I agree with you that Titan Quest 2 justifies the upgrade. Now, I don't know about other games, but this one totally does. Okay, let's read the tomb. Let's find a tomb that says something to see what can we find. We don't have anything here. 60 months of support, Angele, thank you very much. 60 months is exactly 5 years, right? 5 times 12 months, 6, yeah. 5 years. Thank you guys for supporting this channel. We have been here for 8 years at least supporting Titan Quest, and now with Titan Quest 2 I can see that we will be here for I don't know. I hope that I can keep supporting this franchise for at least 5 more years. One way or another. Okay, so Pyo. This word here is the word drink. It is a verb. If we say in Greek thapyo, it means I will drink. It is a verb. It is not drink as the drink itself. Here that is on reverse. It is the this one is pure but reversed. This one is epsilon delta iota kappa. This is a reversed word. It is a evdik pure, something like that. Back here, but it is. Okay, we cannot read this. Here it says gnothi και ποιο. All 3 words are Greek words. Gnothi means gnosi, knowledge, which means to know. Gnothi, to know. Και means add. Ποιο means the verb drink, to drink. But gnothi και ποιο means to know and to drink. I guess that this is what they probably tried to type there. To know and to drink. Gamma. Wait, here. No. I don't see any gamma here. Here it says on this one it is not very visible. It says και υγεία. Και υγεία means add health. Και means add. Υγεία is health. Add health. Okay, this makes sense. Add health. This looks like it belongs to a phrase, but you know. This is the same as this is if this pure. It is if this pure. This is S. And actually, now that I see here, Okay, this specific one looks like the ancient Greek S. Listen, time for you to know something. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. It says if this is the S, it is the S, you know, as that symbol that looks like a lightning bolt, you know, the symbol of Zeus, you could say. If this pure. Now, this back in the day in ancient times, sometimes they wrote the letter S this way with this symbol, which is the symbol of Zeus. Back in the day, after Christianity came, some Christians, they were going around and they were trying to destroy or to alter anyways some things that they saw written on tombs or whatever, on statues and whatnot. And because they saw this S, which is the symbol of Zeus, which is the Greek letter S, back then it was also written like this, the symbol of Zeus, what did they do? Let me show you another way to understand. New. Ah, not that one, this one. So, this is S, okay. It was written something like this. Let me go up there, do it this way, do it this way, and this way. If you go Google and see back in the day on different, if there are saved some, you know, urns or statues of ancient times and pictures, sometimes you will find the symbol. This is the ancient Greek letter S. So back in the day, in the beginnings of Christianity, some fanatic Christians, they were going around, and wherever they saw this symbol, which was the symbol of Zeus, which is the letter S for Greek language, they came here and they did this move. And this way, they thought that they destroyed the symbol of Zeus. This way. And nowadays, in Greek language, we have the sigma, as we call it, or S in English you would call it, which is written this way. So, but we still have, in Greek language nowadays, we have, this is the capital sigma. We have also the, how do you call it? Not the capital, the other one. The other one, we type it, nope, I cannot show you like this. I will have to draw it actually. It is typed something like, something like that. Yeah, something like that. So, this one, if you see, it is actually the anyways, it is actually the symbol of Zeus. It is actually the symbol of Zeus, but curved, without angles. This is the symbol of Zeus, the ancient Greek S, with angles, and this is actually this one, but it is curved. So, in a way, we still have in our language the symbol of Zeus, but this time around it is curved, not angled. And what I can see right here on this one, which is not very visible, is the S of that era. And now, here, it says Can you see it? It says as clear. Yeah, okay, this doesn't make sense. But here we can see that we have the new version of Sigma, the capital Sigma, which is, you know, this one I just showed you, not the old one with, you know, the symbol of Zeus. And also this C that you see here, this is the letter C or Sigma or S, whatever, but this is something that they had been using back then in the days of the Byzantine Empire, and they tried to alter a little bit Greek language because probably they hated Zeus. And but the joke is on them because after all the gods of the Bible are copies, twisted and altered copies of Olympian gods. There is nothing new there.
Included.
$30 is amazing price for this game. It was even discussed for. Yeah, imagine how good and how awesome this game will be when it is a complete game. You played God of War, you hate Zeus. You hate Zeus of God of War. Here it says Tinon. Tinon sounds like a name, so there is nothing wrong with that. Yeah, anyways. So some things make sense, but many things don't make sense here. Yeah, the letter C was Latin influence, but it was Latin influence because those guys from, you know, the Byzantine Empire decided to do that. As far as I recall. Yeah, here we can see it better. If this... Unless this down here is not... but it looks like this one continues a little bit down here. Or here. Anyways.
A hero's grave. Quick, use the
If they got it, you know, if they got it any info about typing some stuff to be totally correct, they should ask. They should have asked. I would gladly give them some info about these things. To have actually 100% correct stuff here. But I think that it doesn't matter to them because they know that most people don't even care about these things. And they got to play the game for... Into the fray below, I don't go. Oh, this one can kill me.
I was Hyllus, charioteer to the great Aristomenes. Together we drove back the Ichthians from Pyrgos.
We have a beautiful lass. You'll be watching the videos here and there for taking all of us if these mistakes you thought they could ask you.
Are over.
I could tell them if they wanted any info. I can still tell them. I only hope that they will never use AI to try to translate any Greek words and things like this, because in many cases AI will be correct, but in others Greek language is not that simple, and there will be mistakes. You'll write that in the feedback. What will you write? Here again it says K. Just K. Kai. K. The cup of energy is mine.
Another hero's grave.
Come now.
Let's hope this one
You
gives us
think
less
you can
trouble
force
than the
me
last.
back to my grave? I'm done fighting. Your only friends will be the crows.
So, Willwood. She wants to kill my first hardcore character ever in this game by using Willwood.
Antonia, champion of Aristomenes. When my sharp bronze spear bit Ichthian flesh, their families wept, but everyone must meet their fate eventually.
Dun, 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 dun. Sophie straps. Da 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 da. Agele, I'm glad that you are doing fine. Have a great one. Thanks for the support. And definitely play this game, Agele. It is amazing and it is going to be much better, trust me.
The Crypt of Aristomenes. If I recall, he
If I'm telling you it is going to be much better, I know because I can see the future.
braziers connected somehow. A hero's grave. Better prepare for a fight.
Challenger, do you think you can best me at feats of cunning?
Okay. I think I've done all three heroes here. Ah, you bought it on sale at Friday. Very good. Aristomenes is alleged for a reason.
You have the gifts of the gods, but be careful.
Let's see, is this... this is one of the side quest minor bosses of the game. Is this boss going to kill me?
Stand down. My companions and I defeated the Ichthians before, and we will do it again.
Madness. This army of dead can't tell an Ichthian from a priestess. They'll slaughter everything that lives.
I am king here. A king's duty is to protect his people, and you will not stand in my way. All who face my army shall fall. I will defend Pyrgos.
I don't think I will die. I'm 3 levels higher than the enemy, so... things are easier this way.
For 7 weeks, my battle companions and I stood against the Ichthians. The memory is fresh as a newborn when I was yet.
It is time for you to rest, because you are the best.
Are not immune to delusions of grandeur. The dead should rest now, at least.
That's not possible.
Okay, I don't really need these weapons or... So, if you go to farm XP, you will come to this place and you will farm this boss. Let's go give the stuff Pyrgos, sell stuff. I'm getting greens, yeah. I'm the green guy, Benjamin. I'm playing the legacy item color scheme. The green items are rare items in the legacy one. Thanks for the follow, Zedande. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. 27, 29, da da da. Iger Benjamin. Yeah, I have a Twitch channel as well. I'm a multi-streaming. I'm a multi-streamer. Multitasking, multi-streaming, multiplayer games. Not really. This last one is not really true. But who knows? Maybe when this game is released and everything is working fine and the multiplayer works as intended, maybe we will start having multiplayer sessions here in this. Many years ago we had multiplayer sessions with Titan Quest 1. Do you have to save your files separately folders? Why do you do it? Does it have to do with... No, the game automatically saves each character to its own folder. You don't have to do anything yourself. This happens automatically. Unless you are trying to ask something else, so I don't know exactly what you want to ask. Whoa, Josette, thank you for the 10 euros tip. Welcome to Twitch and thanks for the tip. Following on Twitch comes with a tip.
If you need good, admit it as soon as
This task is so beautiful. For your work at Coded, thank you. Much more content will come of Titan Quest. I plan to make lots of content. So, this is my hardcore character, and hardcore characters do not share the same stats as softcore characters. On my softcore characters account, I have multiple items on the search tab. This is my hardcore. This is the personal tab. Okay. Return with 30 embers.
Dear Glaukos,
Do I have 30 embers?
Oh, the mice are down here. Okay, I need more.
Yeah, passive points. Okay, now we have to go up there. I can teleport here and go this way, do this area with the Kenny's sword. Can I sword? I will have plenty of videos of Titan Quest 2. I still want to make more videos of Titan Quest 1. I will not live stream Titan Quest 1, but I want to make videos of Titan Quest 1. But of course, you know, Titan Quest 2 now will be here for many years. And hopefully all of us will be okay when it comes to health and everything else, and we will be able to enjoy the game. And enjoy the whole journey, from the very beginning to the very end. Is there going to be an end to Titan Quest? Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, this is the way. Thanks for the follow, Arnuk. Welcome to the line. Pick up. You see the detail on this map design. A ladder only to come to this ledge at very well thought out the design of the world of the game. This design is super duper awesome. Is this a new game? Yes, this game released 1 week ago, last Friday. Okay, today is Sunday. 12 days ago, something like that. 9 days ago. 11 days ago. Or it is actually 9. It is the early access of the game, it is not the full game, but still it is amazing. And it is much cheaper of what it is going to be when the full game comes out. Come on, die please, Ichthion. Alchemists. Ignite just finished off the crabs, and now the crabs are ready to be picked up and become a crab salad. I know where to go for this quest. This one.
That sword doesn't seem
We need this sword to complete that quest.
family heirloom blade.
Hello on Heroescope. What's the opinion of that quest, Harbinger? Harbinger is, well, you could call it even a perfect class, a perfect combination of the two masteries. It depends, of course, on how you want to play that one, but it is super duper awesome. Cup of recovery.
You and I, my friend.
Are you dead? Dead.
One of the gillhead fish. Good luck.
Axe of might.
If only we Aristotle say I was what now.
Maybe in the end they should put an achievement in this game which would require of you to have spoken out all of the dialogue options in the whole game of all NPCs. Main quest NPCs, side quest NPCs, and irrelevant NPCs, everything. Imagine. Who knows how many hours of dialogue this game will have, but what if there is such an achievement? Divinity. Spell rage, spell rage, spell rage. But I don't have, do I have any rage on my spells? No, I don't have any rage. Actually, to benefit from this spell rage, I would need to have rage on my attacks or spells. But I don't have any, at least currently. Stone skin, earth enchantment. He's super strong. Oh yeah, but I don't know if it is super strong, but strong, definitely yes. Okay, so guys, this will be it for tonight. For the stream. But I'll be back tomorrow to stream again. Tomorrow we will continue the journey of this character. And of course, on tomorrow's live stream we will complete the whole game. If I survive. Let's hope that I will not die. But of course, in general, stay tuned for more videos, more live streams, everything more, you know. Thank you, Red Dead. Thank you, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for the support. Thanks and welcome to the new followers, subscribers. Thanks for the donations. And I'll see you tomorrow again with more Titan Quest 2. Titan Quest 2 will rule the genre.